ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first WWE Raw review. I'm hoping to do some more of these. This is my first video on WWE and just trying out some stuff. Not very good at editing, so I'm going to have to be using like the pictures from Instagram, from WWE, to talk about the show and the matches. The key details for me, but yeah. See how this goes. I'm not sure I'm going to get that many views, but I just want to do this for fun. Because I'm a big WWE fan. I can't even say the word properly. I like watching The Great One and Brandon does everything. And I just want to see how I could do with reviewing the shows. So, yeah. The first match for Monday Night Raw was an absolute banger in my opinion. It was Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship opening the show. Championship matches don't really open shows that many times unless there's shenanigans, so like DQ, no clean finish. However, to my surprise, this one ended clean, kind of. Becky Lynch is probably my favourite WWE superstar. She was the reason I started watching wrestling, because the first match I ever watched was the WrestleMania 35 triple threat between Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, and ever since then I've been watching WWE. Yeah, a really good match. Showed how strong Bianca Belair is. Definitely didn't bury her. I thought maybe Bianca Belair may have been buried after that SummerSlam defeat, but she's come back even stronger. In my opinion, I did actually think she was going to win the championship. I thought we were going to put Bianca v Charlotte maybe at Survivor Series, but no. Instead, we're going to have Becky v Charlotte, unless Charlotte loses the title on SmackDown. And yeah, this was a great match. A really great match. Bianca was brilliant. Becky was brilliant. A lot of heel tactics from Becky near the end, and that's how she won it. Obviously with ripping the top turnbuckle pad off. And then slamming Bianca's head into it and then pulling the tights. The weird thing was the referee, I believe, saw Becky pull the turnbuckle pad off. Which surprised me, and I thought we were getting a DQ. But no, we didn't get a DQ for some reason. And yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy Becky retained. I'm happy Bianca didn't lose clean, because that would have been... Well, it protects Bianca here. And I want to see where they're going to go, what's going to happen with Bianca now. Surely she's going to be now building up to maybe WrestleMania, where she faces again for the championship. May not be against Becky, but first match for me, I'm going to give a rating of an 8 out of 10. There was some small issues, but it was very good. Nothing terrible really happened in the match, and I was very happy about the ending. To be honest, I think we've protected Bianca. We've protected Becky Lynch. If Becky had lost the match, fine. But yeah, I'm happy about the match. I'm really, really happy Becky won. And that Bianca didn't lose clean. Moving on now to the next match, which was... I believe we had Austin Theory taking on Rey Mysterio with Dominic at ringside. Also credit to WWE for Instagram for all the pictures. Yeah, we are building Austin Theory to be a really good superstar here. I think Austin Theory could maybe be the next to challenge Damien Priest for the United States Championship after Apollo Crews. It could be Apollo Crews, Austin Theory. Austin Theory may even go into the tag team picture with Keith Lee, I don't know. Maybe a feud with Keith Lee, I don't know where Keith Lee is. Maybe Austin feuding with Karrion Kross again, don't know where Karrion Kross is. It was a decent match. It was a shame it ended in a DQ, but I didn't think Austin was going to win clean over Rey. But I do like how they're building Austin Theory up here. It's a lot better than how they had Austin last time when he was on Raw with Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy and the AOP. So yeah, I'm enjoying this push for Austin Theory so far. Match, I'd guess 6 out of 10. If it had have been a clean finish, maybe between 7 or 8. It wasn't amazing, but Austin Theory looks very good. Championship material, definitely. Then we had Seth Rollins coming out and cutting a promo. Yeah. Didn't really like the suit that Seth wore. Very mustard with a purple tie. Not really my cup of tea. He's had some really good suits, but this one wasn't my favourite. But who knows? I'm sure Seth probably won't care that I don't like his suit. If he does care and he then comes to my house and curb stomps me, then whatever. That's what happens. But I enjoy seeing this rivalry between Seth, Big E. I'm excited for the WWE title match between those two. I don't know when it's going to happen. Will it happen just before Survivor Series? And if it does, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually make Big E lose. If we're building towards this big match between Seth and Roman, which they were building towards on SmackDown, and then Seth moved to Raw, would WWE pull a fast one and give Seth the title? Like they did to Drew when he lost to Randy at Hell in a Cell, then Drew went and won it back because they wanted to build that match for Survivor Series. I don't know, to be honest. I want Big E to win, but I have a slight suspicion that maybe Kevin might cost Big E the championship and Seth will win it. Who knows? Kevin Owens then came out and cut a really decent promo. Really, I feel like Kevin Owens might have got maybe a couple months left now, because that was an amazing promo. It was sort of like I wouldn't say it's a pipe bomb like CM Punk, but wow. He just went on about keep fighting, how he's going to give it all for about, could be 3 months, could be 3 years. Big E also mentioned Mount Rushmore, which is a bit of a reference, I think, to a reference to a team of some Kevin Owens posted about AEW. I would like to see Kevin Owens go to AEW. I haven't watched much of it yet, but I have watched the pay-per-views and I've loved the pay-per-views. I think Kevin Owens will do brilliant in AEW, actually. So, I'm excited to see what they're doing with Kevin Owens. I'm excited to see how long he's here for. And I know he's going to give it his all for the next however long. Then we got Kevin Owens versus Big E was confirmed for the main event. First time ever those two have faced each other in a singles match. That's actually crazy. I didn't realise it was the first time. Sadly, Big E didn't put his WWE title on the line. I mean, it then would have been predictable, to be fair. I thought maybe Kevin had a chance to win the main event, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Then we had Queen Zelina Vega and Carmella versus Nikki ASH and Rhea Ripley in a women's tag teams contenders match. Yeah. Not gonna lie, not a fan of Zelina's accent. I like her queen gimmick. I liked it when she became the queen, but so far it's not really working for me. Carmella, I don't know. She's alright. I prefer the older gimmick than this most beautiful woman in WWE, but whatever. They won the match. Yeah, 4 out of 10. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I'm sure there was probably lots of people who disagree with me, but in my opinion, not a big fan of it. Moving on. So, yeah. Finn Balor versus Chad Gable. Now, before that, Chad Gable was speaking to Big E, how he was could help him. Big E was like, no, and then made fun of Otis, calling him a big thumb. And then went on about, what did he do to your face, Otis? Yeah, are we building to maybe Big E Chad Gable, maybe? And then it was a build to Finn Balor Chad Gable, which was an amazing match. Really good spots in the match. The ending was great. Finn Balor reversed it. I believe it was a suplex into the pin. Balor got the win. I'm happy to see Finn got the win. I'm hoping they're going to turn either Finn heel, though. I'm not sure if I like a face Finn in Raw. But then again, we've got too many heels on Raw. So I'm not sure. But I'm happy Finn Balor won. I wonder when they will bring back the Demon again. Will it be for like a WWE title feud with Big E? Hopefully that happens. I'd love to see that. And I'd love to see Finn maybe win it. My dream match for the WWE title would be Finn, Seth, Kevin, and Big E in a fatal 4-way ladder match. I know there was a fatal 4-way ladder match with Rey Mysterio, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, and Kevin Owens last week on Raw. But I'd love this one to be for the championship. I think it would be even better. We could even add Rey in their fatal 5-way. Whatever. Great match though. 8 out of 10. Really good match. Maybe they're building Chad Gable up to be an even bigger star. Maybe Chad's going to go off the tag team division. I don't know. I think Alpha Academy, though, the RK Bro, could be a decent match. So, yeah. Finn was in that ankle lock for a long time. We then had, I don't know if I'm in order now. We had TBar versus Damien Priest in a no DQ match. Yeah. Decent match. I can't really say anything too bad about it, to be honest. It's a no DQ match. A lot of kendo stick strikes to Damien Priest. Priest won. And then Apollo Crews came out and challenged Damien Priest. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed the match. I was starting to fall asleep though at that point, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wasn't that good of a match, but I enjoyed it for what it was. And then we had, I believe we had the Street Profits taking on Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. I didn't really watch the match that much fully. I saw bits of it. I was again half falling asleep. It wasn't that bad though, to be honest. And then Omos came out at the end. Threw Montez on the floor, attacked Riddle, and then WWE cut when Randy and Omos were about to fight. Interestingly, yeah. We also had a quick promo during the show of Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan interrupted, so I'm happy we're about to build to maybe a Becky v Liv for the championship feud. I'm all in for that. Can't wait to see that. I think Becky would be great person to put Liv over. I even think Liv could win the title before the end of 2021. But let's see. We move on to the main event. Kevin Owens v Big E. Just before it, Seth Rollins tried to strike a deal with Kevin Owens to help him out in the match. Kevin was like, no. Yeah. I enjoyed this match a lot. I think it could have been better. Maybe the ending. So a lot of good moments in the match. I really at one point thought Kevin was going to win because it wasn't a championship match. So I thought Kevin was going to win this one. I didn't know he was going to win it because Seth, and sadly he actually didn't win it though. But then Big E and Kevin Owens bashed heads. Seth then punched Big E in the face. And Kevin Owens tried to win the match from that. Pinned Big E, 1-2. Big E reversed it, 1-2-3. And then Kevin Owens tried to apologise because I think Big E was either realised that maybe Seth was working with Kevin Owens. I don't think they're working together. But also then Big E hit Seth, Big E hit Kevin with the big ending. Now, a lot of people think Big E turned heel. I don't think he turned heel. Well, my friends think he turned heel. I don't think he turned heel. Kevin Owens is not really a trustworthy wrestler, really. He turned on Sami Zayn, he turned on Kofi Kingston, which is possibly why Big E did it. I think he said, I know you, I know what you do. So I think Big E was thinking maybe Kevin Owens was going to backstab Big E. nevertheless, it was a good match. Good ending to Raw. So that match I get an 8 out of 10. But again, I may have missed some bits because I was a bit asleep. It was quite late. And then obviously it was confirmed. Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens is happening next Monday. So overall, Monday Night Raw, I may have missed some bits. I might have missed a match. If I did, I'm sorry. Overall, Monday Night Raw, really decent show for once for Raw. Hopefully they keep it up. I'd like to maybe see Asuka turn up eventually. Maybe, I'm not sure about Even Ree. Maybe Doudrop, maybe Karrion Kross, Keith Lee. Where are they? But apart from that, a very entertaining show from Raw. So overall, I'm going to give the show a 7.5 out of 10. It's probably, hopefully it will go up. Like Raw next week will be even better, hopefully. But we'll see. But yeah, I very much enjoyed that whole Raw. Now this is the first Raw that I've watched mostly fully through because it is quite late where I live. When it's on, very, very late. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it all the time for Raw. However, SmackDown I should be able to because it's on a Friday, which leads into a Saturday. Whereas Monday is like work. Tuesday is work. So I can't really always do these for Raw. It may be out a bit later next week. But yeah. I really enjoyed that Raw. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I'm not expecting many views. Because this is my first video. I'm going to try and continue to do this. I'm going to try and be... Well, yeah. I'm going to try and be good at this. This is my second channel of YouTube. My first one didn't really... Well, it worked out for a start. I had 58 subs and then I had a bit of an issue. I lost the channel because I had a bit of a falling out. So I'm starting afresh. And yeah, this is just hopefully a new beginning for me. And hopefully maybe in the future I'll be as good as Brandon and the Great One. Because they are mainly what influenced me starting YouTube yet again. Because I love watching their videos. And I just kind of like to do reviews. Because I like to give my opinions on it as well. Hope you guys in the comments give your opinions. Yes, I know we've literally had 1 subscriber, maybe even 2. But hopefully we can build this channel up. So thank you for watching. Hopefully soon, maybe I'll be able to do some face cams. Extra editing. More like... Perhaps, I don't have a green screen yet. This is just a start for me. But we'll see where it goes. Hopefully I'll be able to continue though. And yeah. I will try and be there for SmackDown on Friday. But yeah, thank you for watching. My first WWE video. First WWE review. I may do Crown Jewel. However, I do think I'm quite late to the party with the Crown Jewel now. It was a couple of weeks ago. So, I don't know if it would make sense. Definitely will do Survivor Series. Again, I might be a couple of days late on Survivor Series. Because work would be the next day. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you for watching. And see you in the next video, hopefully. Bye.